Yo, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Happy Tuesday everyone. Hope you're all doing well, chilling out, relaxing, and not cutting out from your online classes to watch this video. If you're doing that, go back to school and then watch this later. It's as simple as that. Anyway, today it's episode 167. Yeah, on this fine Tuesday. And if you could do me a huge favor right at the start, hit me with a thumbs up. 5,000 likes. What if you get me 5,000 likes? Because we're in the what if promo. I'm sure you all understood that. Anyway, guys, subscribe as well if you're new around here. Thank you for 502k. So this is my team. For those of you that maybe missed the last couple of episodes, I noticed the views were a little bit down on them. I think because the weekend was some pretty good football on and stuff. It's understandable. But if you haven't had a chance to catch up and you're just watching from here, yeah, I made some pretty big changes yesterday to change my team around a little bit because it wasn't going quite so well. And yeah, I don't know. It just seems like this could be a little bit more interesting using that Argentine centre-back that we got from the Eredivisie for my level 15 reward. And I actually do rate him. I know I'm not having a great weekend and I'm conceding goals and losing some games and stuff. But I do rate him. I do think he's actually very, very good. So I think what's actually letting me down now that I really look back at my footage is Davor Schuker and Robben. The way that it is, it just doesn't quite work out, you know. Sometimes at half-time, I seem to be bringing on like Dybala and El Shaarawy for Schuker and Robben. And my second half performances are so much better. It's just like the players are more fluid. They move. They've got the ability. I don't know what it is. But, you know, when you see the amount of, like, contributions that this man right here has put in this weekend league, how can I say that he's particularly bad? I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's easier when you're using Dybala and El Shaarawy. The way they move is sublime. I think the way El Shar moves on this game is he's got some of the best movement of any player I've used on FIFA 21. That's for sure. And same with Dybala. You know, he's a class act. And as you can see, it's them three working together here. We do get it into Ronaldo to score the goal. I'm up 4-3 in this game. Finally, like it kept getting back in the game or whatever. It kept leveling out. Eventually, I managed to get that 1 goal ahead, and then that 2 goals ahead. Love to see it from CR7. Important to get that 2-goal lead simply because this game was going back and forth. And then eventually I just managed to make it, you know, 6-3. Banging goal from Ronaldo again. Sometimes you have to just rely on him to do the work for you. But, you know, I'm fine with that. And it gets us a rage quit. So that is, that's going to be, what is that? Was that 11 wins now or 12 wins? I think it's 11 wins. Yeah, so finally we're up to Silver 1. We guarantee ourselves weekend league gameplay next weekend with the 2,000 points that offers. And then we come up against this solid team, you know, very meta. Obviously that Danilo Pereira came straight off, I think for Rooney at the very start of the match. But before he could even bring that player off, I went on a little attack from kickoff and managed to get a 2-minute FIFA goal. Love that. Ronaldo doing work. It was just nice passing play from the rest of the squad. And then Ronaldo manages to somehow get inside Varane, knock it back, and Rooney's there. He hasn't been scoring that often because I am playing him as a centre mid. But obviously you do have that ability with Rooney. He's obviously one of the best SBCs we've done this year as well. The value for money you got for that player, he is insane. And there's just so many icons and English players in everyone's teams that it's not too difficult to get Rooney on at least 7 chem. And he's nutty. So that guy, who I actually thought was going to be a tough opponent, and with the way that he was on the ball, he didn't make a chance, and he rage quit at 3-0. So I was like, okay, well maybe that one was a little bit easier than I expected. And then we come up against this. That is a nice team. There was lots of very meta icons. There was lots of very good meta players, and I was in trouble. Yeah, he does the classic run down to the byline and cut it across, which I always find particularly difficult to defend against. But you know what? we move on. Half-time, yeah, I've not really had a sniff in this game. It's been a very difficult one. And then this Kulusevski, I think is how you pronounce the name, gets past my defender. I'm waiting for that cut across, but I still can't manage to defend it. And at 2-0 down, I was stressed out in this game. I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm out. I don't know, that one didn't feel quite right. I knew that I was getting battered, so I'm just moving on. It was late. It was later on Sunday evening, you know. I just wanted to get my games done and relax. So one thing we have got now is the Golden Goat Trophy and, of course, the Foot Champions Premium Trophy. That's right. I have won, was it 200 or 300? I can't even remember. I've won a whole bunch of weekend league games this year. I'm sure some of you that finish gold 2 or above every week that have obviously got this trophy before me, but yeah, I finally got the Golden Goat, and I just decided to go through my stadium, and I put the Foot Champs one, the Goat, the Foot Champs one, the Goat. I just kept doing it, so hopefully it's spammed on my stadium. As you can see, there's a couple of goats at the top of your screen there, and hopefully that scares the life out of my opponents, right? So anyway, I do go 1-0 up in the next game. Rooney with that aggression and an actual great defensive ability for the stats on his card. He made that goal happen. I find myself 2-0 up, and I thought this guy maybe had sort of given up a little bit because I was able to grab the ball off him straight from his kickoff and run through and score. So yeah, I think at that point he wasn't in the best mood. So when I saw him quit at 3-0, wasn't surprised. When you see that little pause happen, you're like, yes, this is going to be it. It's going to actually quit for me, please. So that takes me up to 13 wins, nice and quick. And we go on into the next game. Again, solid team. He's got Gundogan in there, which is not it's an odd card. It looks cool and stuff, but I don't think it's the most meta. And I do find myself 1-0 up because he does move the goalkeeper, and I can just finesse that one in at the near post with CR7. But Pele, Zinchenko, Memphis Depay, like all sorts of good players linking up well has led to the equaliser. And yeah, this was a solid FIFA player. The way that he actually made his goals work. I mean, that one not so much. That one I think on another day gets AI blocked or saved or something. But hey, yeah, that's fine. What I've really enjoyed was the next goal that he scores. Yeah, it was a little back heel pass there. Zinchenko knocks it in. That I don't know. It was I just found it to be really nice play. Look at that. Oh, it's silky. One touch football and stuff. And yeah, I was out of my depth in this one. This guy was really good. So I had moved back to next gen at this point. I was like, you know what? If every game's difficult anyway, I'm just going to go and play on next gen. So that's what I've done for the last few games here on of this weekend league. So that is 13 wins, only 8 games remaining. So we have not got a good record right now. We're 13-9 at this present time, and we go on into what will hopefully be our final match. Cucurella plays it through to Cristiano Ronaldo, chip that goalkeeper. I think there was another option there. I could have just laid it off to Robin, and the angle would have been good for me to score on. But hey, in my head I had it that I was going to chip him, so that's exactly what I did. He ends up chipping me as well because I messed up. And that was literally me messing up with Kleiber. That was stupid from me, but hey, is what it is. 1-1 then. Mbappe, for my opponent, plays it through to Aouar. That was actually kind of poor. Again, manual movement there from me, from Senesi, the centre-back. I thought maybe he was going to get a leg to it and at least intercept, but hey, maybe not. So 2-1 down. We end up getting the goal back, this time with Davor Schuker. So 2-2 just before half-time. Actually, he actually does manage to push his way into the box. Aouar into Mbappe, and he makes it 3-2, literally like off of kickoff from when we scored. So yeah, we do go into the break at half-time losing. You know, we're 3-2 down. Got a long way to go. But hey, we brought on Dybala. We brought on El Shaarawy. Instant impact there from El Shah to win the penalty. Dybala slots it away. And I just felt like this was winnable if I had the right strike force. So Ronaldo knocks it back to Tavernier, into Dybala. I like doing that. You know, when you got a player that's got like crazy dribbling and agility and stuff, if you look like you're about to turn back and then quickly turn onto their strong foot, sometimes it just sends the defender, where it then means that you're not going to get an AI block. And once I make it 5-3, my opponent does decide to rage quit. And in one of my least enjoyable weekend leagues, we finally hit gold 3. And I was done. I was out of there. No doubt about it. We weren't going to be playing any more Weekend League this week. So yeah, a couple of rage quits from myself in there and 14 wins achieved. I think we've got like 8,000 rivals rank points, which is not very much, is it? But we've got like 6 or 7 matches that we could still play this week. So I could probably top that up a little bit just to ensure like rank 3 or rank 2, whatever it is we get. But rank 1 is a no-no, I'm afraid. But yeah, player bios for this weekend. Obviously, like Robin is now looking like he hasn't scored 1 goal per game because he's a little bit quieter in the squad at the moment. He used to be my like out-and-out striker, didn't he? But not anymore. Shuker with 21 goals, 13 assists in the 24 games he played. And of course, he did come off quite a lot towards the end there when I realised that he might have been a little part of the problem. So when you figure out you got a problem, you make some changes. No, I was going to sell these 2 icons after this Weekend League, no matter what, just so that we've got some coins to use something fun for next Weekend League as well, you know, change the team again, just like we like to do. There will be many players from this starting 11 which will be staying in the squad because they're untradeable and brilliant, but if we can change a couple of players around and stuff, find a new way to make this team interesting, then that's exactly what I'll do. So I was able to sell... and you'll see at the start of, I think, tomorrow's episode, I'll show you when they eventually sell. But I think we end up getting the price we listed for both of them right there, which was 339, the price I paid for Zanetti, we sell him for, so we lose a little bit on tax. And then 495 when we paid like 490 or 489 or something for Shuker. So again, we make a bit of profit, but actually we lose it after tax. So yeah, we lose a little bit of money on those 2 icons. I wasn't too surprised, in all honesty. So... a couple of little SBCs to be done. I think they were just what-if challenges. So this one was just for a gold players pack. The next one's for a premium gold players pack. And it seemed like a pretty cheap one just because you didn't have to have that much stuff in there. I used some bronzes, some silvers that were in my club. And yeah, I don't know, 75 rated squad. That's pretty easy for a 25k pack. I reckon you guys should give that one a go if it's still live. It might not be though. So from a 25k pack, can we get anything good? Oh, no boards, no walkouts. It's not even Libertadores hiding a board. Damn it. Oh well, we end up getting a Ginter. And we're very used to packing him lately, aren't we? Because we packed him twice in our 82 to 88s the other day. So then these came out on Sunday night, the 81 plus player pick, which we all love. It's a very fun SBC. It requires 5 rare golds and the rest can just be common golds. But I think these are some of the best. I like player picks. They're good fun. So I did as many of these as I could do. I don't have a huge supply in my club since I did quite a lot of the 82 to 88s the other day. But I managed to get 6 done. So we can just open up 6 now. In the first pack, little 82. So at least it's not 381s, but not what you love to see. And then in pack number 2, we are able to get a what-if player. That's a really good set of picks as well, with the 84 inform in there too. But we get 88 rated Marcelo. And I was buzzing because this is someone that I was genuinely looking to potentially purchase. So, yeah, I can't believe we managed to, once again, to get a promo player from these player picks. If you remember from watching the series, I do these quite often whenever they're out. And I tend to do it one time and they're cracked and they're great and I get something good. And then the next time I pretty much get like all 81s and just terrible stuff across the board. So, yeah, I mean, the rest of the stuff is, I would say, still all right. You know, we got some 83s there, a couple 82s, but then the main dub is this 88 rated Marcelo. The centre-back from Lyon looks like he's good already, but could be ridiculous if he gets 1 clean sheet in the next... I think he got screwed out of it the other night, but yeah, if in the next like 5 games, if he gets 1 clean sheet, he gets that +2 upgrade. So yeah, it's I was so happy with that. So then in my head, I was like, okay, what the hell are we going to do with the squad? Because I want to use this guy in my team. I did say to you, didn't I, the other day, you know, what if we were able to get one of these what ifs into our team for like the next weekend league? So that's what we've got to start figuring out now. So I'll stick a shadow on him because he has got 75 pace at the moment. I assume that would probably go up to like 77 or 78 a little bit later. And I think that's okay, you know, with the defensive ability that he's got. I just started making up like random squads and ideas for things that I could potentially do. And with the coins from selling those 2 icons. I could just about afford like this, maybe. I actually think I don't think I can afford it. Getting Kulusevski and Cuadrado and the informed goalie, who I think is extinct at 80k because people try and use him in SBCs, it would have to be a regular version of that keeper. But yes, that is right. There is a CDM or a centre-back, Cristiano Ronaldo. I'd have to move him down to CDM and obviously not play him there in-game. But if there's one player that I'm happy to play on 7cam, it would be him. This would how this particular squad could play in-game. But yeah, this was just like an idea. I've got some other ideas in my head as well, and you'll see tomorrow. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing yet, but you'll see tomorrow what we've ended up coming up with for a squad and stuff, which I'm quite excited for, just because, again, it means team changes. I do like to do that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. We've finished our weekend league, got Gold 3, ready for some rewards in a couple days' time. And then, of course, got ourselves a what if in a pack, crucially, which is awesome. So yeah, hit me with a thumbs up. 5,000 likes for the what if in a pack. I'm sure you guys can make that happen. And of course, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new around here. Thank you for that. Come follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Links are down below, everyone. Cheers for that. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely day. Take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy, all of that good stuff. I will catch you once again tomorrow for a new episode. Peace.